My least favorite day of the year is February 14th, most commonly known as Valentine's Day, aka the worst day of the year. This year, Valentine's Day falls on a Tuesday. I don't know why it was important to point that out, but I did. I mean, Tuesday's not all that bad. Just this specific Tuesday is gonna suck. But why do I hate Valentine's Day? Is it because I have no special someone I can celebrate this day with? Is it because wherever I go, if I look around, there'll be couples everywhere being around frolicking and being all like, oh, look at us, we're happy and in love and not dead inside? Or is it because this particular day reminds me how lonely and dead inside I am? Yes, yes, and yes. Big surprise. I'm single. Whoa, who saw that coming, man? A nameless, faceless YouTuber who plays video games? That's crazy. I personally don't mind being single most days. I mean, it's alright. I could do whatever I want. I can sleep for as long as I want to. I can hang with the boys for as long as I want to. I can actually finish a game of freaking Bed Wars without being interrupted. I don't have to worry about pissing no one off and frantically checking my phone every 10 seconds to see if she's still mad. I don't gotta deal with any of that. And I'm glad I don't. Except, I don't have homies to hang out with. And most of my closest friends live nowhere near me. And it's not like I can finish a game of Bed Wars successfully anyways. And my phone's hella dry. Like, all the time. If I check my phone and see a notification, it's from the internet company letting me know my autopay worked. So, yeah. Another thing is, I hate PDA. What's PDA, you ask? You sweet innocent child. Allow me to explain. PDA is an acronym, and it stands for Public Displays of Affection. What's that mean? Well, you see, when a boy and a girl like each other, they want to do liking each other things, such as holding hands, or cuddling, or worst of all, kissing. Now I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't that happen every day? Not just Valentine's Day? Well, my friend, you'd be right, except for the science behind V-Day. Everyone fears they'll be alone and look pathetic on Valentine's Day, not only making the weeks leading up to it a race to find a date, but also making the day itself incredibly overcrowded with obnoxious couples doing these PDAs, thus hiking the amount of times you'd see it. You'd have to see these displays. And not to mention the unspoken obligation that if you are in a relationship, or even if you like someone, you have to buy them something and ask them to be your Valentine. Wow. You. Capital E. Oh, and only if you're liked by someone or you have a date do you get candy. Guys, I have a serious sweet tooth. Even if I don't like anyone or have a date, I'd still very much appreciate the candy. I don't care if it's heart-shaped. I bite it hard enough and shatter beyond recognition. Of course, I don't like handing out candy to people either, so it's understandable. Maybe just some friends and, of course, the homies. I remember in middle school, it was a requirement to hand out candy to your classmates. Literally every year until the 8th grade. Yes, a requirement. Not a graded one, but you had to. And you had to write a card. I hate writing cards, bro. Mostly because I'm like the worst at it, but also because there are so many factors in play, such as you don't want to repeat yourself, so you gotta say something different for each person. Thank God I went to a tiny middle school. And if you actually like the person, you tell them and run the risk of being gunned down and, adding insult to injury, being made fun of for the next month and a half. Nobody wants that. I know I don't. I personally hate schools that do Valentine's dances. Mine doesn't, but it does have a winter formal in February. Valentine's month. So you know there'll be couples there being all obnoxious and touchy. But at least they don't call it a Valentine's Day dance, because if they did, I'd burn the school down. That was a joke, man. I swear, don't call the authorities. I promise I'm not a psychopath. Anyway, that was my rant. It's going to be an annual thing. So just prepare yourselves, okay? I've been doing this since the 6th grade, but on pen and paper. But so this is the first year I'm actually, doing it. So I hope you enjoyed. Maybe next year I'll get some other single losers to join me. And I know this video is in fact a week late. I literally do not care. I was busy. That's a lie. I don't know. I just couldn't find the time to record this video. If you're a single loser, what'd you do this Valentine's Day? Comment below. I want to know. I need ideas for next year. And if you're not a single loser, I'm surprised you clicked on this video in the first place. So, kudos. But piss off. Okay, bye-bye.